Hello everybody. Today I am again going to discuss with you a certain more words which actually which can be useful. You can just see this word that I'm going to discuss that's written here. That's covenant. The first word that I'm going to discuss is covenant. One thing is I must say here that what happens normally we talk about agreements. So at the place of agreement we can use the word covenant. So you have made an agreement with your father that if you get good marks, he's going to give you a gift, a particular, maybe a scooty, maybe a motorbike or something like that. So this agreement you have made with your father, maybe with your mother, maybe with someone else who actually promises you that okay, you if you score good, I'm going to give you this much. So this is called a kind of agreement. You always make an agreement with people and say if you do this for me, I am going to do this for you. If do you do this, so this is how society works. It actually works on agreements. So this is how we can just say that the word agreement is replaced by the word covenant. Covenant is a bit better word. It's in the sense it's a tough word, but we have to keep in mind that covenant means agreements. Okay, so now you can say you made a covenant with your father. You made a covenant with your parents. You made a covenant with your teacher. You made a covenant with your anybody that you want to talk. That's what covenant is. Okay, so what happens in the case of Bible, if you talk about, it is always said that God and human beings have some covenant, that if you do this, then God is going to be merciful. This is what religions do teach us. So God and human beings also have some covenant. Okay, this is how in the sense of religion we can talk about. So covenant, I hope you understand. Now another word is that is obnoxious. Obnoxious means extremely unpleasant. Sometimes what happens, a teacher becomes obnoxious, that you think like no, this teacher is not fit. As this also happens that sometimes a student becomes obnoxious, you feel like no, I cannot teach these students. The same happens with the case of students, the same happens with the case of teachers. They find someone, maybe a teacher, obnoxious, extremely unpleasant, or maybe teacher finds students obnoxious, extremely unpleasant. So I hope you understand this. I must say always that if you want to memorize something, you have to be emotionally connected to that. So just imagine a situation where you find someone unpleasant. So can say, okay, this person is not good, you don't like this person, so that person is obnoxious for you. I hope you understand obnoxious. Okay, now we can go for the next word, that is deference. Deference means, we know difference and deference both are different. If it is deference means you are talking to someone with respect. Suppose you are talking to me, suppose you are talking to any teacher, suppose you are talking to any person who is older than you in age, so you show some deference. You talk with a deference. Deference, I hope you understand. Talking with deference means talking with respect. Just because the person is older than you, or maybe more intelligent than you, or just because you are like that person that you pay respect to everybody, that's a deference. Okay? It's not difference, it's a deference. Deference means respect for someone. And now another word that I can go for is abrogate. Abrogate means repealing something. Suppose there is a rule that attendance is compulsory for you people. Yes, if government has made this much of percentage is required for you, it's compulsory for you, and you are not in favor of that, so you say you want abrogation of it, so you want to repeal it. That's called abrogate it. You always have to connect your words with your condition in real life, otherwise it will be for some moments. Otherwise you cannot keep it for long period. Just keep it for long period only if you can emotionally be connected. Like if this system, some attendance system is not good for you, think this is what university law is not good for you, so you think this should be abrogated. Abrogate means repeal. Okay, now we can go for another word, that is okay, I have not written, I can write for you and then I can discuss. And that is the word that is called intrepid. Intrepid means fearless. Intrepid. If a person is fearless, is called a person to be intrepid. So you should be intrepid in your life. Yes. Otherwise, what happens? People will really trouble you. So you have to be intrepid. Intrepid is a word that talks about your being honest and fearless. fearless, a person is called intrepid. Okay, we can discuss other 5 words later in the next lecture. Thank you.